Hey everybody! Welcome to our episode of Who's That Anime? Your host Stephen Collin. It's your place to get all the information about the anime.
This is the anime place.
I mean, to be honest, you're lucky. Normally we rabble on about random shit and stuff, but we don't need to because we're watching Excel Saga, and it is just all about the rambling.
I mean,
I
there's
mean,
nothing really clear about what's happening in any of this ever. Still,
no, nothing. I don't think there's any solid ground. There's some movement in this one. The plot is deepening.
yeah, something's happening.
I mean, this is a bottomless pit, I believe. Oh, is
So
that the
this
next one?
this one's the office one. The next one's the snow one.
Yeah.
Well, the first one is a parody of dramas about social problems.
Yes.
And XL is like getting like super hyped about the mission.
Well,
and Il Palazzo is like, hey, you're not saying a lot of useful stuff, but I really like your energy.
Yeah, it's like that. So here's a thing. This is episode 5, right?
Yeah, episode 5. The Interesting Giant Tower is the name of the episode.
The Interesting Giant Tower. Yeah. Yeah. So
I've already given this episode name, by the way.
Oh yeah, is it the Interesting Giant Tower?
No, it's Toilet Time.
Yeah. So I think this does not start off with like investigative journalists throwing stuff on the table and saying, "Look, you got to publish these pictures. It shows corruption in our government."
Yeah,
and
we need to avenge Masa.
You need to avenge Masa, and the producer of the paper goes, "No, these are no good. They have nothing. You need something else to go with it. I will avenge you, Masa." And then
he will.
And then it cuts to like Excel and Hyatt and what's his name?
Il Palazzo.
Il Palazzo, yeah. Who's then also says, we need to access seems to be known now, and we need to like influence ourselves in the government by finding out something corrupt about them. And he holds up this bit of this poster saying, "Please join our band members." And then
please join Across. It's a band.
Yeah, and then Excel just goes white and goes, don't mind me."
Her entire face falls off. She's just left with like
nothing,
no eyes and a mouth. It just disappears. Yeah, it's pretty good.
And then these two like girls going through the doors like, "Hi, we're blah blah blah, and we're here for this," and Excel kind of slams the door
and locks it by pushing the button in the middle of the thing, which I enjoyed.
And El Palazzo just basically recites Fight Club. What's the first rule of Across, Excel?
You're not supposed to talk about Cross.
We don't speak about Cross. Anyway.
And then he Mr. Burns trapdoors her.
Yeah, into a bottomless pit.
And like at the same time, like I really like. I think Hyatt is dying. She's like, yeah, like El Palazzo, yeah, and like XL is screaming bloody murder all the way down.
I don't know what she's just ranting. To be honest,
she's yelling about something,
and she's not fall. She's just kind of kneeling on the ground as she falls.
She is literally free falling in a kneeling position.
Yeah. There's water at the bottom of the pit, though.
Yes, there's
a splosh.
Oh god!
And then it cuts to her in the men's toilets, where she's like,
"Yep,
aha! All this talk about me being the toilet cleaner is just El Palazzo get me ready for this role."
She's like, "Anyway, toilet time," and then grabs a plunger, and just starts like go into town.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And then she hears some people coming in, and it's like, better hide. Or she hides.
I love that because like she has a bit of an existential crisis throughout this part because she's in that toilet for a lot of this episode.
Yeah.
And she says at one point, I probably didn't know to go in here,
Yeah.
but now I'm stuck here.
Yeah. And she reads the graffiti on the wall.
Yes, which will come in handy later.
Yeah, yeah. And then the two people that come in there are some representative of the government and a moustache man who's like, "You'll be the next mayor."
That's right. And then within about 20 seconds has that same conversation with another guy.
Yeah.
You'll have my full support. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I don't know if that's because the other guy shook his hand without washing his hands. Because
Yeah, he did.
there's a big comment, it's like, don't shake people's hands without washing them first. Anyway, so yeah, so that's there, and then she goes out, and then she escapes into a locker,
Yes, she does.
which leads to a computer.
And Excel uses Excel.
She does use Excel, yeah, and the password to access the computer was written on the toilet cubicle.
It was. And
Yeah.
then she gets access to a bunch of information she probably shouldn't have relating to that guy who's giving people his support.
Yeah, yeah. While Hyatt is out just giving free, kind of like Yakults. Is it Yakult? Is that the yogurt thing?
Yeah, the little yogurt things, and then people are turning into vomit zombies.
Yeah, they're all turning. Well, that comes a bit later, but she's handing out free stuff that's free, and then you got
Watanabe.
Watanabe. He's coming to get a civil service job.
Oh, because he passed the civil service exam somehow.
Yeah, and then he goes up to the desk and he to go, "Do you want fries with that?" And he was like, "Excuse me."
I don't understand. I don't understand any of this, Colin.
No, there's just this random shit, man.
You know what's really funny is normally
Uh-huh.
when I write like a few notes about what we talked about, usually there's like a little diatribe into like, oh, and it's actually very infrequently to do with what the anime is.
Uh-huh.
But I'm looking at my notes
Uh-huh.
and they're all to do with the anime.
Yeah. That's what I said in the introduction. That's normally we just gibber shite and then
Well, I mean, yeah,
but we don't need to.
We don't need to because that's the show.
That's the show. It's just shite. And then he meets up with his roommates who are like, "Why are you following me everywhere?"
Oh, the guy Watanabe.
Yeah.
Is it Iwata and
Masa, is it?
Sumiyoshi?
Sumiyoshi. Yeah.
Masa's the guy we're avenging.
Oh shit! Yeah, now I understand the random graffiti on the wall
Yeah,
because it's from Masa.
it's from Masa.
Yeah.
I won't lie. At first, I thought they said NASA.
NASA. No, it's Masa. Anyway,
That's Masa.
Who I don't know, kind of looked like a weird Bob Hoskins.
Yeah.
With
I
with
can
his
see
black
that.
cap, with his black cap.
Yeah, fair.
If you don't know who Bob Hoskins is, he killed his career by starring in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah, he was Mario.
He was Mario.
More importantly, though, he was Eddie Valentine in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, and
It was like peak Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, and he was the the voice for BT, the telephone company in Britain,
Yep.
and British Gas.
Yep.
He
I would advise, if you get an
fictional.
opportunity, to watch the behind the scenes stuff for Roger Rabbit. It really gives you an appreciation for how good an actor Bob Hoskins was.
I mean, imagine that there was not that many live actors there.
No, like, I mean, it also gives you an appreciation for how much practical stuff they were doing to make it look like there was a cartoon character there. But also, he was doing a lot of really hard acting with nothing scenes.
Yeah,
Very impressively. Like that
nice.
movie is timelessly good.
Yeah, I've watched it in ages.
It's exceptionally good.
And the weird, scary bit is like, remember me?
Remember me, Eddie, when I killed your brother? Yep, I can hear that.
Yeah,
I can hear it. Like, I haven't watched it in a few years. I can still hear that. Like, I had nightmares about that as a kid. That's terrifying.
that was a terrifying. That's like a terrifying scene. Filmmakers just like to scare you. Anyway, so they're getting recruited into the environmental security team, which is run by
Yes. By
the
the mustache man.
mustache man who tries to come in and try to do like a triple.
Right. Oh my god. Right. Okay, hang on.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay. So, like, I need to ask you this because I need to make sure that my brain is working.
Yeah.
He did a gymnastics, like, tumble toss.
Yeah.
And, like, because they're sat down,
Yeah.
there's a desk, like he's gonna, lecture them
Yeah,
in front.
Uh-huh.
He lands, but, like, lands at the side of his ankle and goes, ah! And then just falls backwards and hits his head off the edge of the desk.
That's right, yeah.
And bleeds out. And then it goes to break, and then it comes back, and he's just stood up talking to them. And they're like, what's wrong with this guy?
Oh, no, it's not quite that. Yeah, so it happens, and you see the big blood trail smeared down the front of the desk, and he's just slumped there. It's like, oh. And then, like, the world comes in, the multiverse thing.
Yeah, okay, yes, right.
Resets it. And then...
Oh, no, the break is the next bit. Sorry. Apologies, because he's involved in the break as well.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Yeah, because...
his mustache falls off.
That's right. He basically gives them the, well done, you're this thing. And he about to walk through the door, and his mustache falls off. And it's like, wait, you didn't see that? And it's just like sticks on it. It's like horizontal,
90 degrees out. Yeah.
And he's like, you didn't see that? And then it cuts, and then he goes like, you really didn't see that?
And then it cuts to break.
There's nothing wrong here. Nothing to see.
Yeah. Everything is fine.
Yeah, and then it cuts to break.
Man,
I like it. They're starting to play with the breaks.
Yeah. It's something.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what happens. Like, I can, in like vague terms, remember how this goes. There's a lot of vomit, and
yeah, well,
great success.
Yeah, well, Excel used their computer magic on the computer, got in, looked at the things, and was like, I don't understand this, and then sets off an alarm somewhere. It's like, someone's got into the secret file. It was checked everywhere.
That guy goes nuts.
We checked everywhere. Oh no, that's when the mayor presses the button.
Yeah, it's that same guy though, isn't it?
No.
Is that a different guy?
I think that's the guy who was like in that was in like the bathroom earlier.
Oh, okay.
Because she gets chased by those guys.
Right, okay.
So basically, and then I haven't checked his locker, and like they both open the locker from either side because it's two doors into this narrow locker.
Wait. We've missed an entire bit.
What bit?
There's a bit where there's a guy kissing a woman, and the guy comes in to talk to him, and he goes, "Oh shit," and throws the woman in the fridge.
Oh, that was the bit 10 seconds later where he's
yeah,
he just kind of glossed over it. And I thought, oh, we're just glossing over that, are we?
Yeah, it's like when that woman went in the fridge.
Yeah.
He's like, no. Every man should have a weakness
Yeah,
with women.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Crazy person.
And I'll give you the full support.
You have my full support.
I mean, yeah, he just like full on yoinks her into the
Oh my
freezer,
god.
the bottom part of the fridge is in the
It's
break
so
room.
weird.
Uh, anyway, XL basically escapes them by plunging one, and then escapes
Yes.
back into the toilet to read
Yes.
the other message to go to the break room where that guy is with the wound. And then she's like,
Yes.
"You're like the vice mayor, and you're having adultery actions. That's not right. I have completed my mission.
I found something.
Yeah, you need to resign." And it's like, "Oh well, you know what? The best thing to do is there's only one witness, so you know what we've got to do now? Kill the witness."
We're just gonna have to kill you.
And it said, and then they vote on it, and then it's like, who's for? And then it was like the vice president and his mistress vote yes,
Yep.
and then she's like, anyone for no, and XL puts both hands up.
Yeah.
No,
But is this not also the bit where it's like, well, now that you're all here, I guess all of you have to die.
no.
Is that the next bit?
That's the next bit.
There's so many threats of death in this episode.
Yes, yeah, there is. So basically, she's getting threatened to be killed by him, and then she goes, I'm not a citizen, so it doesn't really matter if it's democratic or not. I don't vote." It's like, oh well, that's even more reason to kill you. So she runs back to the toilet again,
Oh my god.
hides in there, and it's like notices all the other like graffiti by Masa.
Yeah.
And then she goes, then the mustache man is with the mayor looking out the window going, yes, you are the oak. We'll get rid of the other ones because they're useless, type thing.
Yes.
I support you.
That's right.
Totally.
You need a good foundation. You must get rid of the dead wood.
Yeah. And then XL kind of bursts in, getting chased by everyone. I'm like, what's happened? You press,
Yeah.
the mayor presses the button.
Get in here.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. She got chased out the toilet cubicle because there's all the green sick people.
There's the vomit zombies.
The vomit zombies,
like,
yeah.
And then, like, this is becoming more and more of an issue. And Hyatt's just, I think I might even, she's dead.
Yeah.
Dead. Like,
She-
she's just lying on the ground in a puddle of vomit with her nose bleeding for what can only be no reason.
Is that not after she then also finds the computer and goes, ho, I understand nothing of this. I'll send it on to Senior XL.
Yes.
But she ends up forwarding it to the newspaper next door.
Yes. Who finally have their story.
Yeah.
Great success there. And then, yeah, that whole group of people all burst into that office. It's like, well, now that you've all heard this, you all have to die. So,
well,
and then they call in that guy, and he bursts in through the window.
Yeah. So there's just this one guy who didn't turn green. He pressed the button.
Yeah.
And the screen comes up and says "kill," and he sees his glasses turn to kill. And
That's right.
The worst thing is like, and then the mayor goes, "Kill her," and then no slot.
Yeah.
And he does nothing. Is it And then the mustache guy goes like, "Just kill her one."
He just turns the gun and goes boom,
Just
straight in the mayor's head.
yeah, that's it. Murks them all, and it's just like, and then XL hangs behind the sofa in the scene.
Yep.
And then just looks at everyone and is dead. And then the guy is there.
Yep.
And then she goes, look over there. And he falls for it. And then...
Then all the vomit zombies come in and save her anyway.
Yeah, because she gets to the door, but he's too quick.
Then she finds Hyatt on the way out.
Oh, yeah, but it was just mentioned that all the news reporters have rushed the building. They're literally next door.
Oh, yeah. And they're now drowning in vomit.
Yeah.
As are Watanabe and his pals.
Yeah. And
there's vomit everywhere.
Hi is just is lying just in this pile of green stuff. I don't think it's vomit. I just think it's the yaku.
Oh my god!
Stuff. And
she's got blood running from her nose because why not?
And her eyes are like paley wally.
Oh yeah, she's She's out.
Yeah, and it's the vice mayor's survived the outcome with the dude. Says, I managed to escape, and then he comes across Hyatt. It's like, oh shit, dead girl. And then like
Dead girl.
all the reporters come behind her and it's like, oh, dead girl. And then the vomits come in, all the vomit monsters come in, and then all you see is like the top of like Excel's head just kind of rushing past it all, picking up Hyatt and legging it, and then the whole building just like goes with vomit.
She's like carrying her away like an injured soldier, and then the building collapses behind her.
Yeah,
it's like great success.
No, as most things in this show, it comes out to be a failure.
Well, they kind of got what they needed.
Oh, they got what they need, yeah, but
and that also Mustache Man does like a forward flip out of the glass.
Oh, and
he's like, "Time to leave."
Yeah, he just jumps through the glass, and because Excel's...
He uses his mustache as a grappling hook.
Yeah, like Batman. And then like attaches himself to like a helicopter that someone that's flying by. It's yeah, because he's still in the room when the other zombies come in, and he's just like, all right, see you later. And Excel's like, what?
Well,
no, not quite.
No,
you've missed out 2 characters. Pedro.
Oh yeah,
and
Pedro and that guy that doesn't understand Pedro.
Yeah, he's like, for some reason, it seems to replay what happened in the last episode, where the
wife, a frame this time.
Yeah, the wife's suddenly coming pregnant.
She's with child,
and then he walks away.
I'm with child.
Yeah, and then it's like he walks by this guy, and it's like, and he says something. Oh, you can see me, and then
you can see Pedro.
Yeah, and then he says, "You need to help me," and then the guy's blah 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 blah. blah. No, you don't understand.
I need you to tell my sexy wife something.
Yeah. And then it also cuts to like Nabishin.
Oh, on the beach.
Singing
a song about his afro.
Yeah, all the girls love my afro. It's so fluffy.
I clean it once and then I brush it and that's it. And that's the whole song.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's on vacation. That's why he's not in this episode.
And roll credits.
Holy
crap, man.
Can we talk about the credits?
The dog.
The
sad dog. Singing the song.
No, it's just, I was thinking about it today after watching them all. And and the song was do, 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 do. Oh shit. Elfin lied.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's fucking Elfin lied, man. This is intro to Elfin lied.
Are you kidding me? I'm googling this.
It was like I heard that tune before. If it's not the tune, it's fucking close.
I have it. I don't know if people have made that connection yet, but we can look deeper.
You can. Also, I think in this one they had the Final Fantasy VII music. I like it.
Oh, which one?
When there is at the computer, there's a dum 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 dum. It's not like the famous one, but like
the Shinra.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could be right.
It's similar to that, yeah.
Could be that vibe. Could be that vibe. Man, how do you rate this one, Colin?
I like this. I don't know. I've been rating them 7s, so this one's better. I like this one. This is fucking stupid shit. I'm going to go a 9. I'm going to go a 9. This.
Yep. I'm with you. This is a 9. The only reason it's not gotten higher is I don't understand. Like I feel like when I understand, then maybe 10 can be achieved.
Oh, it'll never meet a 10. Oh,
Probably not.
never,
Probably not.
never a 10.
I think we're stuck here.
Yeah.
So yeah, on to the second episode, episode 6. The Cold is Winter. Snowed Under episode.
Yeah.
And this one is a parody of like survival movies.
Yeah. Yeah, it starts with the Excel suspended from a rope, tangled in this rope on a mountain face, and
Yep.
what's his name, decreeing that it's this shall be a parody of survival
Yep.
movies, and then one of those munching like alien things just cuts the rope.
It does. And then its face changes and it says
I think die bitch or something.
yeah.
Something along those lines. In the English dub anyway.
Yeah. It's mad.
It's just like, because the author guy basically hands him like a frozen cocoa bottle or something. He's like chunks it down a bit, and then just like fills on serious face and goes, "Die, bitch."
Did it not put a cigar in its mouth as well?
I think it does. Yeah.
Is that the pew? The pew chew? It's a pew chew.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh man, the fuck.
Anyway, so
This one's a weird one.
yeah, it cuts after the intro. It cuts to basically Il Lazo in his normal throne room saying, "We need stuff. What do we need to help across?" And Excel goes, "Money." And it says, "No, not money. Money is for the corruptness of the world, and is worthless. We need resources."
Resources.
Yeah, and Hyatt.
Oh, because it shows you XL like panning for gold in a river that's never had gold in it.
Yeah, well, it's never known to have gold in it.
Yeah.
But Hyatt in this scene is like in a bed on a life support system.
Yeah, during the whole conversation.
Yeah, she's just there with the bed with life support system, and she then tries to pipe on and says, "Wait, isn't that the same thing as money? You need money to get resources." And then Excel's like, "That's a great idea," and then kind of like CPRs Hyatt as she passes out.
Don't more people turn up for the band and she gets
No,
Mr. Burns again? Is that the end of the last episode?
I think that's it.
Okay.
That's also it, because they go back to the base and then like, "Oh, we're here for the
Yeah.
band," and it's like picture of Excel.
Because this one is like in the river, and then Hyatt is just like lying sideways in the water, like kicking along, and she's
Yeah.
like, "I really wish she would swim a bit more enthusiastically."
Yeah. And then they had to go back to their part-time job in some random hut.
Yes, where there's a chef guy.
There's a guy you don't know he's a chef. He's just like, "Where are you going? That's an awful long lunch."
Yeah.
"Oh, we got lost in the snow. I've made all
Again.
the rooms," says Hyatt, and Excel's like, what you done?" Nothing."
Nothing. Also, we need to get like he's like, yeah, we need food, so I need you to go out and like hunt for it.
Yeah.
Oh crap! So XL goes out into the wild to hunt food, and ends up shooting the dog.
Yeah. Well, so the dog's actually wandering out in the wild on its own with its mittens on its paws.
And lighting a match,
Yeah.
and then punching itself in the face to keep itself going because it's worried about becoming food.
Yeah, from Excel's like, "You're emergency rations."
God.
Anyway.
Yeah, it makes it that far, and then it gets shot, and then she's like, "Oh no," and then she's like, "Macrocosm, can you help? Thank you. Need new Mishi, please."
Yeah. And then puts it in the wash, and then pulls out. It's warm in there, and then
Oh god, gets the dog back.
gets the top back, and that's the brick card this time.
Oh my god.
And then she returns with the dog, and it's like, "Oh, there's a dog," and it's like, "Oh no, that's our mercy rations." "Oh, that's okay then." Here, I'll get you
He's
some
like,
milk.
I understand.
Yeah, I'll get some milk. So he feeds the
So
dog.
I know some recipes. It's like, that's my dog to eat. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it's like, oh, I'll get her milk. What about us? It's like, oh, you get nothing. Oh,
No, you starve.
and then
Uh,
Hyatt brings out a convenient plot device. It's like, oh, El Pozo is just basically giving us in the time when the climax, we need to change the climax or
yeah.
something.
It's you should open this at the climax of the episode. Il Palazzo gave us this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's some instructions to climb a mountain
Yeah,
and raise a
we did
flag.
it.
Yeah.
But also there's the Watanabe, Iwata and Sumiyoshi and their new sexy co-worker.
Oh, yeah, shit. It's got we kind of zoomed in at like an airport bit at the start where it's like,
Yeah.
who was it arguing? There was someone arguing with like some women's like stewardess, here or
Oh,
air
no,
hostess,
air hostess, stewardess, air
hostess,
hostess,
stewardess,
stewardess,
air
hostess. And then like it zooms in on her
Mm.
because everyone's like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Oh, is that Jessie from Pokemon?"
Yeah.
And then it stops at her chest, and she's like, "Why did you stop there?" And then the camera focuses up on her face, and she's got a banner over her eyes. And she's like, "I'm not a criminal." And then it blurs out her face, and she's like, "I'm not a porn star either." which was exceptionally funny.
Yeah. And then it kind of like narrows the camera angle and puts like the text black and text is like, and then it just apologizes for like being shitty animation. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So those three basically go to the office in the tower, which is
Yeah, they're doing some sort of training exercise.
yeah. Uh, what's his name? The idiot one. He ends up running in, being really pumped for the job, and then runs into the girls' locker room somehow.
And then the girls all beat him to death.
And the other two
pretend that they do not know him.
Yeah, and then he gets like pulled away, and then he crawls into the office.
He's like, yeah, and the guy's like, if you can't talk properly, then don't talk at all, idiot.
Yeah, very much. And then we find a note to tell him what to do.
Yeah.
And then
is that where they get the revealing costumes, or is that later on?
That's later on. That's when after the meet Misha or whatever her name is.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is the bit where basically they go on about secrets. It's like, what you know about secrets? And then this like random Clyde appears and he pulls it out and he strips it a bit and it's like Watanabe and Hyatt just like, oh yes, and all that. And then the other guy is like, stupid romantic dream, and then crushes it, like jumps on it and stomps it into the ground. It's like, jeez. And they get lost in a road trip because the guy goes, oh, we just missed a turning back there. When back there? Oh, at lunchtime.
Like, that was 2 prefectures ago.
Yeah. And then they get to the destination and find their boss man keeled over on the road because they're so late.
That's right. Yeah.
And then what's her name appears and the idiot one goes,
Misaki.
Yeah, idiot one goes, she will be mine.
Oh, she's wearing like the stupid uniform as well. No, at this bit.
No,
is that later again? Man, all bleeds into one.
Oh, yeah. So they basically go in, and they basically she comes out in stupid uniform, and the other guy is basically uses her full name. It's like, don't call me my full name, you idiot! And then she just like full on wallops him into like a vending machine. It's like
that's right,
proper cripples it.
Tries talking with a can in his mouth.
Yeah. Because they're complaining that like, oh, these are uniforms. Like, yeah. Oh, don't really want to wear that as a man.
Do we have to wear those? I assume if I have to, you do too.
Yeah, and they call it what the boobylicious uniforms or something.
I think you might do, yeah.
Something along those lines is like, yeah, that's an apt way to describe it, but I don't like it. uh, anyway, yeah, so they do, and then they go out to a training thing and have like toy pistols and like, any questions? And Watanabe goes like, yeah, I got one, good. And then what's the name picks up and goes like, yeah, I got a question. So, and then basically it was him. Watanabe is trying to say what she's saying essentially.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's not smart enough.
yeah. Excel and Hyatt freezes to like a icicle, and Excel takes her to cave and then sets her on
Thaws her
fire.
out. Yep.
And then
Yeah, thaws her out.
but then also wants to like use body warp to thaw her out.
Yeah.
And then it's just like full on black smoke happens, and she's all burnt and injured because she got frostbite. And then she climbs the mountain.
Yeah, they make it. They put the flag up.
Yeah, and the device, the rainbow laser beam thing.
The laser that just absolutely murders everything.
Yeah, from what it described as like, we'll be able to briskly take over the city, or something. I think is his triumph. But the idiot one of the trio shoots the toy gun and basically explodes the top of the mountain that Excel's on.
It's pretty good.
And then Misaki and the guy with the mustache all kind of facing the mountain, and he's just basically gets one question, and then he explains the question, and then he starts talking really fast, and then both of them just jump into the car, and they're like, "Oh, where are he's off to now?" And then the other three turn around like, "Oh," as an avalanche just comes in, like wrecks the place. Nabashin comes to the cabin.
Yeah,
and
he knows that guy, the cook. He knows him.
Yeah, and the cook,
of course, he does.
Cook tells his life story to Michi,
Mishi,
the dog,
the dog. Yeah.
Where he's basically had this pistol and has never fired ever since because he was in the army with his mate, and he has to shoot his mate.
Had to kill a guy.
Yeah, his best friend. And he's never shot another shot. And then Nabashin kind of appears and says, "You can't be living in the past all the time, dude. You got to look forward." And then, yeah, died in an avalanche.
God.
And then XL and Hyatt survived, and so is the dog. And then the other three kind of made it back home to find out that what's her name is moving in next door or something, or moving in.
Yep.
And
so
she then destroys half the city because she fires a gun at the idiot.
She does.
Yeah.
Question.
Is
Nabashin like a human form of the Ring videotape?
Oh, you mean like that? If once you see him, you die.
Yeah, because people ain't having a lot of luck with him.
I mean, sure. I'm waiting for.
Yeah, why not?
I'm waiting for the horror episode to appear.
Oh, it's gonna be real good.
That's gonna be some Sado stuff, like.
I'm gonna love that.
Sado. Sadako, yeah.
I own the Ring trilogy on Blu-ray. It's a good. Well, first two are pretty good. Third one's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine, I guess.
Yep.
That's it, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it ends with them destroying half the city with the magical ray guns.
Well, how do you rate this one, Colin?
It's not as good as the last one. The last one's better.
Yep.
I think I'll go back down to 7.
I'm with you on that. I think the porn star joke was the peak.
And that was right at the start.
Yeah. There's a lot of funny things in it, but yeah, that was
Yeah.
like a really clever, really funny moment. But yeah, this show is wild.
Yeah, that's only 6 episodes, man.
On that note, I guess we'll be back the next time to talk about more Excel Saga.
Yeah.
You've been listening to Who's That Anime, a podcast about anime, and we can be found where all good podcasts can be found. Our home is at anchor.fm/Who's That Anime. If you like what we do, giving us a review is a cool way to help support us, or telling a friend. If you want to support us financially, you can at patreon.com/Who's That Anime. You can get early access to episodes of this podcast and our other podcast, 5 Minute Fusion and A Journey Through Dragon Ball. We're on Dragon Ball Z now, which has been super interesting. We also have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Who's That Anime, where we post the latest episode releases and the occasional anime meme. We have a Discord server. You can join that by finding the link in the show notes. We also have a YouTube channel where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes. That's at youtube.com/@Who's That Anime. You can also listen to all the podcasts on there too, because we have the RSS feeds hooked up. So if listening to podcasts on YouTube is your thing, you can totally do that. Colin and I also occasionally like to play video games. Colin at twitch.tv/couchfuel and myself at twitch.tv/hailpayman. And you can find archives of all that stuff at youtube.com by searching for @hailpayman or @couchfuel.
Mm.
And we out.
Yeah, that's it, man.
We'll be back next time, I guess.
Yeah, where we'll have the answers to. Is it Elfin Lied music?
Oh god, yeah, I guess I'll have a look. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Alright. Well, we'll see you same place, same time, same anime next time.
Bye folks.
Bye.